Hold on. Cheer, you know I'm back. But look where I stopped at. This joint here was my first revocation spot. You feel me? Ella McQueen. You come here when you violate parole on as a juvenile. I was in this motherfucker 9697. I was the only Crip in this whole building. Just imagine this neighborhood. This whole neighborhood was blood at that time. Oh shit. This block right here, the shorties on the 3rd floor was showing out. Shout out to you. I ain't gonna mention your names. Y'all used to show love. But this is my first escape spot. I escaped out this shit, ran around the corner. Word to my mother. And I got away, you feel me? But this block right here, on Hancock, you know what I'm saying? Free my son Bloody. Free Nuke, the Billy. Yeah, free my son Bloody. But over here, I ain't gonna lie, hold on. To walk over here was legendary, you feel me? Let me tell you, because I'm from the 9. 9 niggas never walked through Brownsville like that. But there's only one pool coming around here, and it was Betsy Head. So if you wasn't tough, you ain't come to Betsy Head. I had to walk from the 90s to Betsy Head. Don't tell me about being tough. You had to go up in this motherfucker, get lockers, your sneakers was missing, everything was missing. Brownsville one tough place, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, shout out for keeping the kids here and safe. I'm like, respect to y'all for that. Because I was able to, kids, I'm jacking it. Boy, you fake tough motherfuckers, I don't like y'all. Because y'all support injustice and y'all support all type of oppression. What type of tough shit is that? Tough people don't support oppression or injustice. I ain't jacking none of y'all. That's why the kids like that. I'm about to have something for y'all though. In my era, everybody jacked the 9, and that's what we jack. But when they ask you what neighborhood you from, everybody say Flatbush. I say Brownsville. From back then, Flatbush OD blocks away. We live 4 blocks from Brownsville. All our close friends is Brownsville. We rep the 9 because that's what we jack, but we in a community. If we got jack one, what would you jack? Flatbush or Brownsville? Be honest. I'm 11212. That's my zip code. Back to the real shit. Fuck all that shit. I come up in the era where it wasn't safe to go to prison. This era, your commissary safe. As long as you got commissary. Commissary heart mean like you got money, so everybody let you live. Only reason you live is because you got money and people can extort you indirectly for what you got in your commissary. But you wasn't living before that. Let me show you how. Comparison types. You know how I do it. My era versus your era. Which means if you got commissary, you safe. I'ma switch it up, tone it down, throw a little jazz in the background. Let's get back to me and your era, the difference, you feel me? In my era, all you tough niggas was scared to claim Crip. You was scared to go in jail and tell people who you are, because we all had beef. If you wasn't, why nobody know you now? Or why you wasn't part of the Crip houses that we helped open up? You want me to tell you why? In my era, the Beacon, every Crip that was in the Beacon was labeled full, because if the Bloods didn't get you out of there, they was like, yo, all the big homies up top was like, them niggas is full. You let them niggas get a Crip house, y'all fool. If y'all don't get them out of here, y'all fool. So you could never. I was a major plate before I even went upstate. R.I.P. Classic. Him and my son BK got into something. That's how me and the Max got into beef. When they first started, there was an 8-upper. I asked everybody that was in that crib. Eli Brimfree, all the dudes that I do know, was beefing from back then. Scrapping, all that. You feel me? Visit floor, word. Me and Canary Diamonds, like I know Canary, me and them got to shake it on the visit floor. We got to shake it in the barbershop and all that, you feel me? Rest in peace to Sherelle, you know what I mean? Sarita, shout it out, you know what I mean? But they wouldn't know the connections back to the drip. We all had smoke. Boy was in that 8-upper crib, you feel me? That was the crib that Mac Baller started in. Y'all wasn't able to be Crip at them times. So niggas wouldn't know you at them times. Free my son Malachi Brim. Cause we all went upstate the same day. Me and all the Max and my son Cooley. Big a cowboy. Me and him and all the Max. They took all the top shoes on the island and just sent us up north the same day. It just so happened that LO got sparked by a psych bike. I was in the jail, it happened, and I landed in the same jail with all this Max that's coming up and all that shit. This shit is crazy. But I ain't gonna help you understand history. You feel me? Because today and now, right now, me and the Max is like this. You can't do shit like that because you don't know how to be a gangster. Now, Brim taught me something, right? And I always got to shout him out because, like, you taught me a lot of shit before I walked to the streets. But it was like, yo, we don't have beef with gangsters. I'm like, how you say? He like, once we get to talking, I can't say I ever had beef with a gangster. I turn that into a program in my mind to understand I don't beef with gangsters. You right. Real recognize real, that's what you're trying to say. He like, yeah, that's exactly what I said. I couldn't understand that at the time, but now I understand. So, you know, we understand that's building. So I jacked that tempo. Real niggas don't beef with each other. Once we get to communicate, we understand everything. Oh, I understand why you did this, how that, like, because real niggas don't want no smoke. You niggas mad at niggas like me because people talk about me, because you don't do the things I do. I'm not promoting what I used to do, but you just not known. You want me to be a makeshift movie character that you made up in your mind. You saw that in the movie, nigga. I'm me. You you can't be me. You want me jealous of 1,000 you niggas. You want me jealous of a Mexican nigga that ain't got no green card. You want me jealous of a fat nigga can't see his dick. You want me jealous of a stupid ass bulky nigga that can't have no kids. Bro, all 20 of you niggas can't make me. How would I be jealous of you, bro? Like, you forcing me to be jealous of mad derun. Like, I call it derun because you far from a day room nigga. Day room niggas is known in jail. You not even known in jail. You a derun. And with that, I'm done. I ain't going back on this shit. Talk about you derun, man. You defects. Hold on.